Is this your first public library of Brookline 2Go program? Here's how it works. Each 2Go kit comes complete with everything you need to follow along with an awesome DIY project and video or written instructions created by one of your local librarians. The best part? Absolutely no due dates. You can keep everything included in your kit. Visit brklib.com/events to find out what and when our next project will be.
Hi, hello. My name is Miss Caroline. I'm the children's librarian at the Coolidge Corner Library in Brookline, and I am so happy that you have joined me for this month's Craft Along Junior Kit. This month, we are making our invisible ink kits. So, once you have grabbed yours from the library, you can open it up, and inside you will find a list of materials, one watercolor paint palette, one paintbrush, one oil pastel crayon, and 4 sheets of watercolor cardstock. In addition to these materials, I recommend that you get a small bowl of water for you to use to dip your brush. All right, let's take a look at it. Okay, so what I have here is my piece of cardstock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to think of a fun design that I would like to appear when I paint over it with watercolor paint. So let me see, what would I like to do? I'm going to start off with something like this. And you have 4 sheets of cardstock, so you have lots of opportunity to make multiple drawings, or if your first drawing doesn't turn out the way that you would like it to turn out, you will get lots of chances to do it again. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to get my paint palette and I'm going to dip my brush in some water here, and I'm going to make a color. Here we go. This is a fun craft because not only do you get to experiment with using invisible, making invisible drawings, but also you get to play around with mixing different kinds of colors, which is a really fun STEAM activity that you can do at home as you guess what results you will get as you mix each color. Okay, so now that I've made my paint, I'm going to just gently wash the paint over the cardstock. And as you work, you will see that the paint is going to resist sticking to the part of the card that you have drawn over with the oil pastel crayon. This is a really fun craft, as I was saying, for you to do yourself, or you can make it a game that you play with your friends and family. You can draw on the watercolor with your oil pastel crayon, then give it to a family member and ask them to guess what the drawing will be, and then have them paint over it and see if they got the guess right. Here we go. So can you see what I made for my drawing? Let's see, here we go. I have made a heart and stars. Excellent. Yay. There we go. Excellent. So there you go. Here is my finished drawing. And I'm going to do one more because as I was painting this, I had a really fun idea that I think is going to be fun to try. So let's see here if this will work out the way that I hope it will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to draw. This is also a little bit of a fun challenge because you have to try to make your drawing with white oil pastel on white paper, right? Because the whole idea is that you can't see the oil pastel until after you reveal it with the paint wash. So if you would like to do something like wax resist painting on a piece of green paper, you can still do it, but you would need to use a green oil pastel crayon. And if you wanted to do a wax resist painting on a piece of blue paper, can you guess what color crayon you would need to use if you wanted to do it on a piece of blue paper? That's a good guess. You would have to do it with a blue oil pastel, if you wanted your wax drawing to not show up on the blue paper until after you had made your paint wash. Okay, so I have just made a painting, and let's see if we can guess what it's going to be. Can you guess what it's going to be? This is a time of day. It's the time of day when we are all getting ready to go to bed and the owls are starting to wake up. Can you guess what that is? Yeah, that is a great guess. This is supposed to be the nighttime. We will see how successfully I rendered it here. But let's take a look. So here we go. All right, my moon could use a little bit of work, but that's part of the fun. Like I said, you never quite know what you're going to get, but it is always going to be a fun project. There we go. There is my night sky. Excellent. So I hope you enjoyed this craft. Here's my second drawing, and here is my first drawing. I hope that you have fun making these on your own. All right, see you later. Bye.
Thank you all so much for crafting with us today. We would love to see what you made with your kit, so please feel free to share your project with us on social media at BRKLIB using the hashtag #MakeYourOwnStory. The Craft Along program is generously sponsored by the Friends of the Brookline Public Library. From all of us here at the library, we miss you and wish you happy making.